Disturbing real footage recorded in Crawlspace.
This video is going to be a little different from my others, in that I'm going to focus on one story instead of three. Now to begin, everyone knows what a crawlspace is, whether you have one or you don't. An unoccupied narrow space within a home between the ground and the first floor, usually in...
Wait. This is an actual thing? Like, I've seen it in movies a couple times. We don't have this in the UK. But you guys actually have like a space under the house? Like, under the house, you have space? What if the house collapsed?
Place of a basement and used for storage. Usually the scariest things you'd find in a crawl space would be rodents or giant spider crickets jumping at you. But Jake Binger found something much more disturbing than any creepy creatures in his crawl space.
Well, what's the point of the crawl space? It's not like you can put stuff there. What's the actual point of it?
In a nice area of Firestone, Colorado, Jake owns his own house where his girlfriend lives with him. Jake had met his girlfriend, who remains nameless, at a comedy club in town, and the two hit it off and would eventually start to date. At some point during this time, she opened up to him about her old abusive ex. She described her ex as a ticking time bomb, how he could at times be very sweet, and that she loved his more gentle side, but that he could switch to a completely different person just like a flick of a switch. And in this alternate personality of his, he was a very aggressive, scary man who would do things like fight bouncers at bars or punch holes in walls when angry, or even sometimes getting physical with her. He got angry rather easily. Things would become so rocky between the two that eventually she would end things with her ex. But he didn't take that news well. She feared that her ex was stalking her parents' house at late hours of the night because either she or her parents would hear sounds from the backyard, like the gate slamming shut or the backyard.
Why does he do that? That actually scared the shit out of me. That actually, bro, the gate shutting scared the fucking shit out of me, bro.
Night, because either she or her parents would hear sounds from the backyard, like the gate slamming shut or the backyard shed door closing. Her ex disabled all forms of social media after the breakup, and she became so concerned for her well-being that she decided to move in with her current boyfriend, Jake. Now you may be wondering, what does this have to do with anything? Well, on one regular night that Jake's girlfriend wasn't in the house with him, he was in his living room when he heard noises from in the crawl space. He moved from his living room to his kitchen and sat at the island for a while, continuing to listen and hearing strange occasional thumping sounds from directly below him. It was at this time that he started to record a video for his Snapchat story, assuming what he was hearing was an animal of some kind, such as a raccoon.
Yo, no. Why am I actually scared? Wait, that's not an animal. That's not an animal. This is why you need grenades on standby. Just get a grenade, open up the crawl space hatch or whatever it is, and throw it in there.
Holy shit.
That's a person.
That's gotta be an animal.
What do you mean that's gotta be an animal? I'm hearing footsteps. Nah, bro. Are we going in the crawl space? Nah, bro. Nah. You have these in your house? No, that's it's an actual hatch. Bro, hella creepy. Reckon it's the girlfriend? Oh my god, bro, this is literally a nightmare. Mate, all I'm expecting is some random head popping out. Nah, this is terrifying. Bro, this is terrifying. This is a nice one. Oh, this is terrifying. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my god, I don't like this. That's horrible. That's horrible. Concrete floors is nice. What Crawlspace floor do you have? Oh, this. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Dirt. Oh my god, this is horrible. What if there's something down there? What if there's something down there?
As he enters his crawl space, he stops recording for a second so that he could take another video with the flash on so that he could navigate the crawl space. The crawl space appears to be mostly empty aside from some boxes that were tucked into one corner. Jake says when he saw these boxes this way, he was confused because he didn't remember leaving them that way.
Oh my god, is someone behind it? Is someone behind it? Is someone behind it? Yo, this is stressing me out, bro. You're all saying it's nice. Shut up. All of you shut up. This is horrible. This is fucking horrible. It's horrible. Ow! Nah, bro. Nah. Nah! Nah! Fuck that! Fuck that! I knew it! Bro, I knew someone was... Oh my god! I knew someone was down there, bro! That is fucking horrible! That is horrible! That is actually disgusting! Bro! For so many reasons... Claustrophobia... Right? Just dark. Don't know what's there. How are you meant to run away from... I have a fear of running. How are you meant to run away from that? This is how you gotta run away from him. Like, bro, you ain't getting away, mate. He's gonna grab you. Oh, no, that's a fucking nightmare. That is actually horrible. I've just got a new fear unlocked. Crawl spaces. My heart's pounding. My heart's actually pounding. That is horrible. Oh my god, he runs to it. No, I don't like. I can't watch. I'm chat at Jay, you can't watch. He's running at a minute. Oh my god.
As Jake walks deeper into the crawl space where the left side expands further down, Jake says he heard a noise in one corner, like pebbles being scraped on the concrete floor. As he heard the noise, he turned to the corner where he saw the terrifying sight of a hunched over man dressed in all black, who was hiding in the corner behind a wall, now getting up and approaching Jake. Jake's scream sounded like a legitimate scream from somebody witnessing something as disturbing as an intruder hiding in their crawl space and then basically lunging at them. The video cuts out seconds later, as being that it was a Snapchat video. Once he let go of the record button, the video stopped. At this point...
You know what, Jake? I hope you're okay, but thank you for cutting it off. Mate, that is terrifying, bro. That is terrifying.
Jake explained that he ran back to the ladder of the crawl space, and as he climbed up, the man grabbed his foot and tried to pull him down. But Jake managed to kick his way out of the grip and slam the crawl space door in his face. Unfortunately, the door to the closet, which contained the crawl space door, didn't have a lock. So Jake's first instinct was to run to the kitchen and grab the biggest knife, then lock himself inside the bathroom.
That is terrifying.
He heard the closet door open and then footsteps come over to the bathroom door, and then the man on the other side of the door try the doorknob. Not knowing what kind of weapons the person might have had, Jake didn't engage the intruder in a fight. Instead, he silently called 911 and kept the line going, and eventually, he heard footsteps quickly leave the house out the front door. Now Jake told the 911 operator about the break-in, and so police came to the house, conducted a quick investigation, and a police report was created for the incident. Jake's girlfriend refused to come to the house after hearing of the incident because she swore left and right that the man had to be her ex. It's impossible to make out any notable facial features on the man in the video.
That is horrible.
Jake says he saw that the man was wearing a black mask and his head was covered by a hood, which you can kind of see in the video. Jake also described the man to have a very tall-looking, intimidating stature despite his hunched-over posture in the crawl space. Jake's girlfriend's ex was a very tall man, and upon watching the video, she swears it looks just like his body.
It's him.
Of course, this is just speculation on her part. And without solid evidence, legally they don't have much of a leg to stand on as far as pressing charges. In the video though, loud thumping and hammering type sounds could be heard in the beginning.
Yo, chat, I thought attics was bad. Crawl spaces. Nah, bro. Nah. They're horrible. They are horrible.
And after investigating, Jake found that the intruder had ripped through some of the insulation of the crawl space and had been hammering at some of the wood in the ceiling of the crawl space.
What?
And also some of the pipes. It's unknown why he was doing this. It was also discovered that the key that the couple hides in one of their sheds outside was missing, which already revealed how the intruder got inside, and might insinuate that the man who broke in had his eyes on the house for a while. Jake changed the locks on the door that same day, but his girlfriend has yet to return to that house, worried that it's now being stalked by her crazy ex-boyfriend. Jake has installed the Ring doorbell camera recently, and on several occasions, he's gotten a notification from his Alexa device that there's someone at his front door, but there's never anybody actually there.
Oh, hey, nah, don't trust that. Well, actually, don't do that on my front door, but my side wall camera always goes off with Ring. It's so annoying. It always says, someone's outside, someone's outside, someone's outside. Every time I check it, no one's there, bro. No one is there.
Not visibly, at least. While there isn't any solid evidence as to who the intruder was, it may be a strong possibility that it is in fact her ex-boyfriend.
That, bro, that right there when... Oh, that was so scary, man. Oh, Crawlspace is so scary, bro.
What started as a guy simply trying to get a funny Snapchat story of what he assumed to be a raccoon in his crawl space turned into something much more horrifying.
That's so scary,
Start of a nightmare, even. Jake said he would keep me updated on the matter, so if any new information comes up, I'd consider making a follow-up if you guys would be interested.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I don't need to see any more Crawlspaces. I literally unlocked a brand new fear. I need some more sugar. That was horrible. That was absolutely disgusting.